If you are under the age of 18 and you are watching this video, please stop now. This content is not intended for you. Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am giving you face because one, I forgot to record an intro video before shipping off my swap to Jazz. So it is gone. She has it and has already uploaded on Instagram what she got. So there's no retracting that and redoing a video. So I was just so excited to get it out and it was late. So I wanted to make sure I got it out to her as quickly as possible. And I forgot to record an intro. So you get this all up in your TV screens. Well, not TV screens, your computer screens. At least not yet. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, I'm here to introduce to you a new series that I'm calling Help Me Fill My Trolley. And it will be a series of video tutorials that I've done to fill the trolley that I gave her. The trolley is an SVG file that I purchased from NICOLE Silhouettes. I'll have, and NICOLE's Paper Crafts, I'll have both of those, the Instagram and the YouTube page where you can find her and buy your own SVG file. At the end of this video, somewhere or series, I put together the SVG file. So don't worry, you'll be able to go start to finish with what I made for her and see how it all came together. I know that is one of the most highly requested things is how do you do your embellishments? How do you figure out what you're going to do? Honestly, I watch a lot of tutorials. I take a lot of notes. I have a notebook of things that I want to try. So I just do that and I just kind of keep it stashed. And then when I want to pull something out, I have it nice and handy. So, oh my gosh, I don't know why stuff is always ashy and chapped when I'm trying to do something. Good God, I just can't get it right. Anyway, without further ado, the first thing that I'm going to show you here today are some embellished rosettes, which I love creating. I think that's one of the things everybody likes to get. You can put it on bag toppers. You can put it on just about anything. Use it on a book embellishment or what have you. And it's pretty versatile. So whatever you want to make it in, whatever style, you're able to do that. So I hope you guys enjoy. This will be the only intro that you'll get. Everything else would just be subsequent videos referring back to this first video where you know what's going on. So please do take a moment to like this video and leave a comment. I thoroughly appreciate it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and that I definitely appreciate. It helps my channel out, which makes me create more content for you guys and able to do that. So leave a comment, like this video, and if you're not already a SCRAPDAWORLD subscriber, please take a moment, go through my channel, see if it's something that fits you, and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as a crafty friend. All right, let's get to the video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. All right, so we're gonna start out, and I'm hoping these videos will be super short. We're gonna start out with making our rosette. Now I have been making these rosettes the same way ever since I learned them from Ariel, who is currently Creative Mojo Wholesale Studio, but she was the Glam Shop. So she has a tutorial on how to make these that she did for us. So I will link that down below in the description box. But basically, you take a piece of crepe paper and you roll it around the ruler 3 times so that each side has 3 complete 12-inch pieces. And then you take it off just like so. Okay. But again, like I said, I will have her tutorial down below. And then you fold it in half, just making sure everything is straight. She does like with the ruler, she measures a certain amount in so it can be all uniform. But I eyeball it because I'm lazy. All right. So basically, I want mine to be small, and I want to kind of get a 2-in-1. So I cut this piece in half, right down the middle. Okay, and I'll use this piece for my rosette. And if I mess up, I'll just pull the other piece. So we're going to take it apart so that it's back folded even, and there should be the 6 pieces. Now, because I'm Fumbleina, with the sewing situation and my fingers, I have to have clips on my just because, okay? I put a clip at the other end to kind of hold everything together. I have a humongous needle because I don't have a small needle. So I'm using my chunky needle. Okay. I already have some thread, white thread. You won't see this thread, so it could be whatever color you want. I try to pick a color that I don't use very often, but this was already on something, so I just went ahead and used it. So anyway, you want to weave in and out, and you want to stay really close to the edge while you're keeping all of your crepe paper pieces together. And I'm just gonna move this through. Ideally, you would want to get a small needle. It would pierce better, not as chunky. But hey, we use what we have here. Because I usually use my sewing machine for projects that I need to sew. But I suppose I should invest in a needle set. Alright, so I'm going to continue to thread this through. And because this is a chunkier needle, you have to be, I have to be a little bit careful not to rip it. And then to keep pulling it every few pokes so it doesn't get stuck. All right, and again, you want to try to stay very close to the edge. I think she said like 1/8. I might be too far down, but it's okay. It will be all right. We're almost to the end here. Pull a little bit more through. Just got a little chunk left. This is something that you do when you're watching TV, like Prodigal Son or Dynasty or something like that. It really doesn't take too much thought, especially if you have a good needle. You're good to go. All right, pull this just a little bit, give me a little bit more room. And we're coming in the home stretch here. We're approaching the finish line. Take the clip off and finish this out. Okay. We want to pull that on through. So I'm going to cut off my extra. I just need some hanging on both ends, enough to grip it and tie it. And I can use this needle, this extra, for the next rosette. I hope I was on frame. I was looking down the whole time. So if you didn't see it, maybe you can hear me. Just thread the needle through and mountain, hills and mountain and valley. And then we're going to tie this in a knot. So the first tie will get you to where you need to be. Don't pull too hard, because, honey, if that snaps, you got to start all the way over. There's no coming back. All right, so there's my knot. All right, and then I'm going to tie it in one more. Boom. And then we're going to cut off the extra. And there's our rosette. Hers is much better than mine. And then here's your second one. You could do the same thing. All right, I'm going to do those off camera, but I'm just going to do one here. And then the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take some of this wire edge ribbon right here and then cut a piece off, which I've already done. So just enough for it to match on top of that. Okay, I'm just going to put just a smidge of glue, kind of just rub it on there, and then put this on the top. Okay. And then I'm going to cut around the perimeter of the rosette. Get off all the extra. I really like this wire edge ribbon from the Dollar Tree. So super cute. Nice and fluffy. Then I'm going to take, I have a jar of ice, like snowflakes, full snowflakes. And I get these from, well, I got this from Walmart a long time ago. And they never go away. Like, I just have so much of it. It's just the fake snow. When it comes out, sometimes they have it at the Dollar Tree. It's in a little bag. And all I'm doing is taking some hot glue, putting it around the perimeter of the crepe paper, and then dipping it in this cup of snow. That's all I do. And then just kind of flick off the extra. And then I just pull off like the chunky bits that I don't want on there. So cute. This is just too cute. I just wanted to have a little taste. Just a little taste. Okay. So this is where we are. Cute little rosette there. Really, really pretty. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I cut out some stars. And I cut these, believe it or not, by hand. So I didn't have a star die this tiny, and I don't want to mess up my blade cutting through this chunky glitter. So I just decided to cut out a star with paper on my cameo. And then I traced it onto this and cut it. And there we go. Easy peasy. This is a thick, chunky canvas-like material. So I didn't know if my blade was going to do it. I don't have another blade. I got a lot of cutting to do, so I didn't want to be bothered with it. So I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue there. Put a pop dot there. Bing, 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 bing. And then that's going to go on top of my rosette. A little more glue. Just put that like so. I'm going to clean up this little edge that's kind of showing out here. So that's what we have so far. Super cute. You could leave it like that, but I'm going to go a few steps more. I also cut out a tiny little page flag and a little banner. And then I got some scraps of paper from the collection that I'm going to use. And I'm going to draw or trace this around. This is really a handmade project, which at this point I just don't feel like pulling out my cameo and unplugging my printer, which I really need. Okay, I'm messing up that one. So it's just too much work. I need to figure out a more efficient space to use all of my electronic equipment without having to unplug, plug, carry, go around. So yeah, so that's that. So I'm just going to cut these out. And then I'm going to poke a little hole in them to make them a nice little pennant page flag. All right, let's do this little circle right here. Okay. Now we need to punch the circle. I'm going to use my teeny tiny hole punch. Punch these little babies. I could have used a pencil for this, but they'll be in the back, so that's good. But I would advise using pencil or erasable pen. You can get rid of these marks, but they'll be in the, they won't show. All right, let me grab, I forgot to grab my twine. Hold on. All right, I'm going to take a piece of this twine. I know you're thinking like, what kind of colors is this? But it's cute. It's going to be cute. Let's see, how do I want this to go? Kind of like that. All right, so I'm just going to thread this in and out. Try my best to. All right, so I got my banner on here. Thread it through. So I'm going to put it on top of here, just like so. I'm going to add a little bit of dimension. I got some tiny pop dots here. Just going to pop them on the back, one each. These pop dots are from the Dollar Tree. Okay. Before I put those on there, I'm going to add a little bit of pom-pom trim. I'm going to add it. I'm going to add it down here. I'm going to wrap it around the star a little bit. That looks good. I'm going to cut off the extra. I'm going to stick this in there, like so. Do the same thing for this side. All right. And then we'll cut off all the extra here. Cute. 3 little pom-poms down there. Adorable. Push this one in just a smidge. Ha ha ha. So cute. And now we can add a little page flag or a little pennant. But I want to see how this is going to look. See, I got some pieces here. I have some stickers from Merry Days, and I just keep these in here because I don't have the packaging for it anymore. From Snow and Cocoa. So, just trying to see. Let's see what this little present lady looks like on here. Well, we need more than that. Need something. Oh, let's see this house. This house looks good. Oh, maybe the pink house. The pink house works. So we're going to put this on dimensionals. This is going to be one chunky little rosette. I'm going to put one at the top and the bottom to kind of match up from there. Alright, so that's going to go kind of like that over that middle one, but that's okay. And then if we need like a little sentiment or something. Christmas. La 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 la. Will that work? I don't know. Let's start gluing down because I can't see with everything moving. Alright, take these off, add some glue to the back, stick them on top of the star. Cute, cute, cute. And then we'll add the house. Adorable. Let's see if fa la la can work. Fa la la la. That's cute. I like it. Just going to stick that right on top. That should stay. And let's see, we have a little snowflake. Let's add this one to the top here. I think that's cute. Lovely. All right, I know I have some more puffy stickers. I'm just gotta go find them. So I'm going to actually do the rest off camera, and then I'll be back. All right, I have the rest of mine here, and then I did add a circle. I used a punch, added a circle with some gold cardstock, and then a pop dot on the back. And then I have this one, and then this one, and then this one. And I used white and gold. And then there's two pinks with the fur on it. These don't have fur. Okay, so that's done. So now how I'm going to package it up, I have my papers here. I think I'm going to use, I think I said I was going to use this one. And if I have to, bring in that. The back. Oh, that's too green. Green. Bring that one in maybe. Ooh, that matches so many things. This blue looks cute. Yeah, I like the blue. All right. I'm settled. It's settled on that. So what I'm going to do is have that back to back like so. And then it's going to go in here like that. But I want to put a little window here. Okay, so I'm going to grab my square dies. I'm going to find a little window that I could make. It doesn't have to fit the whole thing. I don't feel like dealing with all of that. Alright, so no. Okay. Let's try the rectangle box. Alright. That one might work. That might be the only thing that fits. Alright, so we have two options. We can have this, I like the rounded window to be honest. We can have a straight window. Rounded window? Yeah. Rounded window it is. I agree. It's cute. Alright, we have to cut it down first. I have to cut it down first to be accurate here. Let me find my trimmer. I'm just going to center this right there. And then I'm going to run the top half through my die cutting machine and I'll be back. Okay, so I cut that through. I can use this some other way because that's stitched and that's really cute. So we got this. Wait. I don't like how that's naked. Oh, that'll be through there, so maybe you won't see it. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a piece of acetate to the back. And I have my acetate that I use down in the description box. Add some tape to this. Just make sure I left enough room for it to be this wide. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick stitch and then I can put these. I still want to flip this over to the other side. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I decided to go ahead and put the blue in here. I just didn't want the white background, even though it's a little window. I just didn't want it. So that's that. I think I did it. I think I sewed the wrong end. I meant to sew bottom. I meant to sew here, but instead I sewed here. So it looks a little wonky. That's okay. Okay, we'll maybe fix it on the back end. So now we can go ahead and put our little rosettes in here. And actually, I'm going to put them on a little sheet of acetate. Actually, acetate that we have left over here. Just enough to put them, hold them together while I slide them in there. And then maybe put some ATG tape on here. On the back to hold it onto the thing here. Yeah, so that's on a little bit of acetate. And I'm just going to put like a couple strips on the back to hold it in the window. I think I'm going to cut this down too, but let's try to figure this out first. I'll put them in upside down so that the tape won't stick too much. It's caught on something. Chunky rosettes here. That looks so cute. So cute. All right, now I can seal the deal. I'm going to go ahead and seal the top too. All right, I have cut it down. I cut it down at the bottom a little bit to shorten it, and then also at the top to make it a nice, neat little package. And it is just so adorable. And I don't think I'm going to do anything else to actually. I have some remnants of a bow here. Let's do that. And then I have a scrap sheet of paper. Hey, let's just use all the scraps that we have laying around. I wasn't going to put anything on there, but I saw this bow. Since it's going to go in the little holder, I didn't want to do too much bag topper and thing decoration, but we got some space for this. So put this right there. And a little glue there. This is just gold cardstock from NICOLE's. I don't know what I was doing with this, but it was out for a reason. Ooh, that's hot. Let's cut a little piece off. Top. That's cute. That'll work with the little Christmas tree in the middle. Works perfectly. Right there. Here we go. Super, super cute. Let's save all our little remnants until we meet again. All right, this concludes day one in the Help Me Fill My Trolley series. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw and was inspired to create some on your own. Feel free to do so. Tag me on Instagram if you do. Hashtag fill my trolley, and I would love to see what you created. All right, guys, like the video if you like it. Leave a comment down below and let me know what things you would fill your trolley in. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.